Good morning, nation. Welcome to the one and only port of Corfu, Greece. We have made it, and it's the first time since embarkation day that I am stepping foot off the Sun Princess. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful ship. And I'm in the search for one thing and one thing only. If you know anything about me, you know I enjoy desserts. And one of my favorite Greek desserts, other than baklava, is a little thing called loukoumades. Absolutely one of my favorite things. So I'm not on a search for them, but if I do find them, I will be eating them. Here in Corfu, it's about a mile and a half walk to the main city center. For $15 US round trip all day long, you can get the shuttle. We unfortunately didn't book that because it was last minute and it had to be booked by a certain time, and we didn't book that. So we're going to be using those shuttles called our feet, and we're going to make our way over there with our feet. So I'm going to get rolling. Y'all make sure to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment, and I'll see you after the intro. Let's go! So we're officially out of the port. We hopped a cab with Nicholas, 120 euros. We're going to go all the way over to the west side of the island, 2.5 hour tour, 60 euros a piece. Really not that bad. Probably could have found it a little bit cheaper, but I'm not worth all of that aggravation. It is what it is. But we're going to go over to the west side of town, try some olive oil. Y'all already know I'm not trying the wine.
Wine also, yes.
But y'all are coming along for the ride. We got 2.5 hours. Let's see Corfu.
That tree is going to be 300 years old, for definite. Wow. See, the olive trees never die if it's in the right clima. I mean, rain and sun. Here is never get minus. So, getting thicker and thicker, still giving production. What we big production, what we do really, we chop the top, the dry ones, and still working.
And this is the money shot, y'all. Look at that. Look how epic.
northwest. Paleokastrica. Remember in the map I show you?
Right.
The line, Paleokastrica. We're here up to the hill to the village Lakones, because if you don't see from a little bit high, you can understand how pretty is the area. Lot of tourists coming here for resting, of course, holidays, scuba diving, sailing, fishing. Yeah. In this, the season is not much open yet. There's a little boats you can rent by yourself, go through this area to the other side of the hills and a beautiful small base with a lot of caves. Can you see the cave in the corner over there? Over there in the corner, in the back of this mountain, is caves with stalagmite corals, you know, very pretty and very deep. Also, it's a very good organized scuba diving center here for the people who enjoy it underneath. You can clear water. Look,
Crystal clear water.
clear water. Very pretty area. In the summer, as I say, you can rent your little boat if you want, and you can go over to the base. It's not any road to go over there. Or ask for the fishermen. They're doing like a sea taxi tour to the whole area.
Nice.
Nice. You see the plan? Olive trees, greenery everywhere, and cypress trees between them. Yes, make the area amazing in beautiness with the color of the sea.
Absolutely gorgeous.
The selfie spot here, Mike.
I know. I know. I'm getting ready to. Look at that. Look at the color of that water.
There's a beach bar in the summertime here with music, and they organize games for jumping from the rocks. Yeah, and also opposite is the little base. You can rent a boat like this, take by yourself, or further, or take you. It's being organized much for youngsters in the summer over here, for jumping and enjoying. That is amazing in the color of the sea, yeah?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Literally, camera does it no justice, man. That blue is absolutely gorgeous. And just when you think like you can't find another better spot or another beautiful overhang, and just when Chuck almost lost his phone over the railing, I caught that on camera. Homeboy's phone just almost went into the drink. But just when you think like it can't get no better, look at this. Like, my God, that is gorgeous. And it's the perfect way to like wrap it up, right? No. We're getting closer to the beach. We're gonna get closer. This is just a pit stop along the way. But I mean, look, who would not want to hang out here all day? I know I would. And if you're telling me you wouldn't, you lying. Stop lying.
Also, they want to give you something to smell. Smell it. Start to back.
Some fresh herbs plucked right out the garden. I mean, talk about...
Look about the fresh basil. Huh? How strong feeling, yeah? Unbelievable. Take the picture of how small is the olives now. They start grow up. You see the flower, it's just small, very, very small. Yeah?
So those are the olives.
Olives, yes? What else? What we have here? We have a tree of kumquat. Kumquat tree. Yeah?
Kumquat tree.
Yes, with the fruits start grow up.
Y'all Nauti Nation should know about kumquat.
Over there, is a lemon and orange tree. Can you see further down?
Yep, right in the back.
Yeah, in the back. Yeah.
The basil.
A fig tree. Yes, that basil amazing, huh?
It's just amazing how an island like this has such high quality products.
Of oregano, of rosemary, of sage, everything have.
Just the smell alone. Smell that, bro. You got two pieces there. You got basil and some thyme. And I wish I had a ton of time to stay on this island. So the taxi driver just brought us to this stand after we left that amazing money shot cliff. Now, he was telling us that one of the James Bond movies was filmed there. I'm going to have to get the name again. I can't remember the name of the movie at the moment. But he brought us here to this local city market where they set you up with a couple tastings, wine, olive oil, things like that. It's that sales pitch that we're all so accustomed to. It's just not an aggressive, in-your-face type sales pitch that we experience in Mexico. And the movie that James Bond was in was for your eyes only. So for your eyes only. If you see the scene with him driving the yellow Aston Martin, swerving around the roads, and then jumping out into an olive tree, that is the road that movie was filmed on. But I'm fascinated, right? Some fresh basil just plucked out of the garden. It smells nothing like the basil we get back in the States. And same with the rosemary. It's so wonderful. So we're going to try out a few things. Whatever they bring us is what we're going to try out. Wine, tomatoes, cheese, sauce, whatever. So we have some tomato, some bread with olive oil and oregano, some feta cheese, and some olives.
And here
They're
wine
also bringing over some wine.
from the family. Cheers.
Cheers. Family wine. We'll start with that. Now, for those of you who don't know me too well, olives are one thing I don't do, but I love tomato. I'll eat a tomato. I like bread. I'll eat bread. I like feta. I'll eat feta. It's just the olives. Cheers. I don't like wine, but that's pretty darn good. Now look at this. Plate covered with tomato and bread, oregano, oil. I will eat a tomato. Put a little bit of feta on there. Now that's a bite. Feta cheese is nice and sour. That's the way it should be. I don't know if I should do it, but let's go for it. Kamala olives. I'm not an olive guy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared. Yep, no. I don't do that. I don't like olives. Maybe if I eat it with a piece of feta cheese. No, no olives. I can't do the olives. But you know what I can do? Olives. I can't do olive. I can do them tomatoes. I've had so much olive oil the past 2 days. It's insane the amount of olive oil I had. But let's soak up some of that olive oil and the piece of feta and tomato on that bread. That. Now, I'm not a big raw tomato guy. You're not getting that last piece of bread. You already had to. Get out of here. I'm a fight Chuck for the bread. I'm not a big raw tomato guy. But with all my travel that I've done over in Europe over the last couple of years, I've noticed that the tomatoes over here are so fresh. It's nothing like you would get in the States. In Italy, the bruschetta I had was phenomenal. Everything has been delicious. So, to grab some feta and pop that on there. I need more feta. With a tomato and to eat it just like that. That is the perfect little bite on this nice day. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's like 70 degrees here. Phenomenal day. And this is a nice little taste and a great way to start the day. Delicious. I got no problem sitting here all day drinking this wine, eating some feta, some olive oil soaked bread, with some tomatoes. It's a pretty good day.
You know what I think's amazing, Mike? You and I both love olive oil,
I love olive oil.
but the olives.
I can't do olives. And it's the same with pickles, right? Like I love pickles, but I can't eat cucumbers. But I can tell you what I can eat. I can eat a whole plate of feta and tomatoes.
Ham. Να πάρουμε ντομάτα.
Look at that. Look.
With my friends.
Oh,
Olives,
take-
feta cheese,
take
and
all the
tomato. A
olives
Greek,
you
a
want.
Greek.
Perfect. And I'm telling you that feta cheese, that's amazing.
That is good cheese. I have to agree.
Absolutely amazing. Now y'all know me. Y'all know I love cheese, all types of cheese. But I tell you right now, that feta is better than any cheddar I've ever had. That is some good cheese. And I live in a town in Florida that's about 40 minutes south. I lied. 40 minutes north of a Greek village. It's called Tarpon Springs. It's a great little place. If you're ever in the Spring Hill, Tampa Bay area, I highly suggest checking it out. Now that is bread.
That is a piece. Filling up here. Look.
Oh, I have no beer.
Now that is some good bread.
Bravo.
Listen, dunk it in that olive oil. Fight Chuck for a piece of the feta.
No.
Throw it on
You
there.
know the found the right guy today, eh?
Grab some tomato. Look at that.
Yeah.
Feta tomato sandwich.
Olive oil sandwich. Nice.
If you're not licking olive oil off your elbows, you're doing it wrong. The only thing here that's really not that healthy for you is the bread.
The bread, yeah,
But
amazing, eh?
it's delicious. It's soft. It's airy. It's got a nice outer crunch. Soft on the inside. Absolutely delicious.
It's filling up here. Like this. Good.
You can have the olives.
A piece of tomato. Very good, yes.
Very good.
That is literally breaking bread with the locals. It gets no better than that. That was delicious. But like I was saying, if you're ever in the Tampa Bay area, we have a little town called Tarpon Springs. It's a Greek village. It's a Greek city. It's a Greek town. And they have some awesome, amazing, authentic Greek food. But not only that, you'll learn a little bit about the Greek history and the Greek culture. It's the sponge dock area, so they still go out and actively source sea sponge. And it's just a great place to go for a good bite to eat. But this is it. I'm going to look around a little bit, grab a few souvenirs, and enjoy the rest of this tour. And I'll see you where I see you. But listen, when you're here,
It's a buffalo.
Baklava, very nice.
I won't buy this one. But when you're here, definitely check it out. This has been well worth the little bit of money it cost us for this excursion.
Look, the vegetables, eh? Look opposite. Tomatoes, everything fresh. And on the other side, look, we have one They're selling fish again, yeah, fresh fish. And next door is a restaurant cooking. You got the
Cooking the fresh fish.
cooking the fresh
That's
fish. In different ways.
I'm sold. Anytime you can take me to a place where I can buy some fresh fish and then walk next door and then cook it, I'm absolutely sold on a restaurant like that. A little bit more traffic over in this side of town
Yes.
versus where we
anyway.
were before. But this is the city center, right? Like this is the old city center. So this is where you're gonna find a lot of your shops, a lot of stores, the one big fresh local market where they sell everything from fresh produce to fresh seafood, cheeses, meats, all of that from farms. Locksmith if you need one, shoes if you need shoes, things like that can easily be found on this side of town. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this little cab ride tour, and then I'm probably gonna get out and walk around a little bit, and then walk back to the cruise ship. I saw a store there that I want to stop at on my way back. If you're naughty, you're naughty. You know what I mean? I'm naughty, right? They call me the Naughty Cruiser for a reason. But look, while I got you here, let me quickly invite you to subscribe so that way you can stay up to date with everything going on with me when I'm out on these beautiful adventures. So we're making our way back to the ship from the city center. And all I can say is don't listen to that man back there. That man, he'll give you wrong directions. I was going the right way. I knew I was going the right way. He told me, no, that's the wrong way. We get all the way up to where he thinks we're going, and guess what? We went the wrong way. So now we had to turn around because I listened to him. I don't know why I listened to him. It's not like he's traveled in Europe before, but whatever. Extra exercise. And the ship's right there. So it's time to get back on. And there she is, nation. I was just telling Chuck, I can't believe that it's already day 3. And let me tell you something. We did a lot of walking. I made Chuck walk all the way from the old city to here, which wasn't too bad. It's about a 20-minute walk from the old city to here. I'm gonna give me a little bit of water, and then it's on the ship we go. Don't you just love this? I love this. It's another day, another beautiful day. Do orange water. Thank you very much. When you come back, get yourself some water. As well as a cold towel. And now, we're ready for another day. Got a bin? Perfect. They got one down there? So, you get some water, get yourself a cool rag. That's the one thing I love about Princess that you don't really get on Carnival. Every now and then you can get that stuff on Carnival, but check this out. We're walking back to the ship and you can see the city of Corfu, and then you can see Albania in the distance, the mountains of Albania. It's absolutely an amazing place. It's gorgeous, and I cannot wait to get back here. Yo, look at that sphere. Big booty moments. Big old sphere, baby. Big old sphere. I'm gonna check this out. The city of Corfu. And just those mountains there is Albania and the beautiful Sun Princess. What an epic day it was. Tomorrow we're in Bar Qatar. So whole new vlog coming your way. I'll see y'all up in the cabin. Time to set sail north along the coast, Bar Montenegro, tomorrow morning.